All right, guys, what is up? We are here in Tulsi Town, pretty much, after the Democratic debates. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Me and Rob, we're just like we feel like we're in a fairy tale right now. So Tulsi's supposed to be here, maybe within the next 5 minutes, but before she gets here, we just wanted to give just a quick thoughts about what we thought about the debates and who okay, this is okay. Who do you think won it? Like objectively speaking, I know we're Yang Gang, but who do you really think won the debates? I'm curious. I think Sandra.
Not Joe Biden.
Not Joe Biden.
Not Joe Biden. Yeah. Kamala Harris.
No.
Cory Booker. Those are the three losers.
Gillibrand, you're done. De Blasio, you're done.
Yeah, it's going to be Marianne Williamson, Tulsi Gabbard, Andrew Yang, and Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be a great day if if those are the final four?
Oh my God. I think we can fucking do this shit, dude. I think we're gonna do it. I mean, listen, people, this is no laughing, it's nothing to laugh off. There's a lot of people here. Tulsi, oh crap, I think she's coming to, yeah. I see her, yeah.
People are going crazy.
Oh yeah, they love her, dude. Yeah, they're on top of the tables. I do like her signs though. Her signs are really cute. Yeah, a lot of older people. A lot of females, of course. It's gonna be good.
We need to go to other after parties because I can check this stuff out and get some intel.
Yeah, for real. Tulsi. Oh wow, she's right there. Oh my God.
She's the hottest candidate.
She is.
Thank you so much for being here. Sorry it took me a little time to get here. All of a sudden, there's a lot of people who are interested in what I have to say. So you guys have been with me for so long. And it's thanks to you and so many people like you across the country that I was able to be on the stage here tonight at all. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are here because you have recognized the power of the kind of leadership and change that I will bring about if I have the privilege of being your president and commander-in-chief. And tonight, I hope that more people across this country recognize that same thing. There are such incredibly important issues that we're dealing with. We got to talk about some of them tonight. It's never quite enough time.
You know, that's for sure.
I'm grateful to have had this opportunity to do so, to draw that contrast, to be able to share a little bit about my experience, my background, why I'm ready to serve as Commander-in-Chief on day one, and why that matters. Why that matters to all of us, not just to our service members, our veterans and their families, but to every single American, because we all pay the price for war. So this is a great night because we all have the opportunity to continue to add fuel to our people-powered campaign, to be able to speak truth to power, and to make sure that as the pundits, as you saw on TV, asking questions about what was your tactical strategy? Did you come in planning to take down this person? No. This is about.
I know, it's just total tribalism at its finest.
Who've been suffering and who are struggling under the status quo of self-serving politicians who put their own selfish political interests ahead of the interests of the people. That's what this is about. So when we talk about bringing the values of service above self to the White House and a government that is truly of, by, and for the people, I'm not just throwing out catchy phrases. This is real. This is real to every single one of us in our lives. This is real to every single person in this country. Sick people who can't get the care they need. Why? Because self-serving politicians and greedy corporations are more interested in their own profits and interests than in actually delivering quality care to the people who need it. Whether it's healthcare, criminal justice reform, immigration reform, climate change, clean water, clean air, go down the list of these issues. And we see two things at the heart of why after election after election after election, we as voters hear the same old thing. Why are we having the same conversation over and over again? For two reasons. We have a government not of by and for the people, but a government of by and for the rich and powerful. That has to change. The second thing, and you know where I'm going with this, our foreign policy is central to every single challenge and domestic issue that we face. So you hear a lot of people making promises about all the things that they will do for the
Let me charge my
American
phone.
people. But unless they address this cost of war, it's all empty promise. This is why I bring this up everywhere I go, in every town, community, living room, kitchen, bar, grill, pub, town hall, park, beach, whatever, wherever. This cost of war is impacting every single one of us.
Vlogging was back then.
Vlogging was super like.
That's what it was. It was like let's play.
Exactly.
Let's talk about life and just fucking arbitrarily play a video game.
Dude, like the Game Grumps are freaking. They're like my favorite Let's Players because, like Aaron, I don't know if you know them, but Aaron and Danny, like they have like just like total philosophical conversations when they play like Mario and like Sonic and shit. Like, and they're super funny. They have they have the same humor as us. So shout out to Game Grumps. Game Grumps actually got me into like Markiplier. So like, which got me into like Jacksepticeye and shit. So I mean, they're the real deal. But yeah, I mean, listen, that fucking UBI with that fucking bag, you guys can do more Let's Plays and all that shit. But yeah, so wow. Okay, guys, this is August 1st, morning after the debates, and we are like, I'm still in shock. We're still like, I'm on Twitter and Reddit and Facebook. We're all up there trying to like keep the conversation going about Yang. But oh yes, but like it's getting real up in here.
Very real. The train is still here and we're ready to steam ahead forward. So everybody hop on.
Yeah, we welcome everybody with open arms. All the new Yang gang, all the old Yang gang, it doesn't matter. So we are here.
That was a stolen car. Go, go, go.
Oh my god. Jesus
What are you
fucking
getting? Go, stolen. Go, 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 go. Get out of here, bro.
dude.
Okay. I don't
What'd you do?
I don't want to like ding the car.
I know, right? What did you do? Oh god. I know. I know you're joking. But it's like Rob's not joking. He's gonna fucking like. Oh, okay. Anyway. See that shit?
Oh my god.
Anyway.
No.
God. Hey guys, but like I was saying last night, I know we cut off because we were in Tulsi Town. Jesus fucking Christ. We were in Tulsi. Oh my god, Rob, please. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Relax.
We ain't kidding this
Okay,
time.
relax.
You're not kidding.
Oh my god. Anyways, I know we were in Tulsi Town, so you know when she came in there, I had to film her. But you know, I mean, I just want to say that like, I thought that we were gonna get like 5 minutes maximum. Like that was like my hopeful thing for Yang, like 5 minutes maximum, and like you know, like at least talk about. I don't even know what I expected. I just did not expect for like watching the debates, guys. Was like watching him on like he really displayed everything he has talked about on these interviews, in his rallies and his podcast, on that debate stage. Like, mad props to CNN for giving him the chance to talk, even though they did fuck up with the automation question for Bennett. But still, like, they at least gave him enough time to do some serious damage. And he balanced it really great. He gave examples of his wife and, you know, how the market values, you know, mothers or stay-at-home moms at zero. He talked about, you know, the waitress that's perhaps getting harassed by her boss, that she has aspirations to be a CEO, but she just doesn't have the means to do it. UBI would help her out. But then he also and talked about his parents when they talked about immigration. He was like, listen, I know we're talking about really depressing shit right now about, you know, kids getting locked up in cages, but guess what? There are success stories to immigrants. Like that's the bottom line. That's why we should provide as much as we can for immigrants, because they like his father with the patents, immigrants, a lot of them work harder than Americans. Honestly, a lot of them like contribute more than us. So of course we should do as much as we can for them and give them a pathway to our citizenship. So shit like that. And then of course he threw down with the facts. I mean, I think he talked about, you know, the majority of Americans not be able to pay, you know, have that extra $500 in their bank account for an unexpected $500 bill or something like that. Like, I mean, he just like everything. Like, I didn't record in the bar because like it was so dark and everything like that. But like, we were fucking freaking out like crackheads in there. It was insane, like seeing all the fam there. So yeah, I mean, so now I'm thinking like, okay. Objectively speaking, I really do think that Andrew Yang won. Of course, in his closing statement, like he called out the establishment, which we kind of expected him to do. We didn't know for sure. In his email that he sent out the morning of, he said he was going to do something like that. Andrew, you thought that he was going to talk about just that, like that little thing on his website,
yeah, the thing he mentioned on the website was
how like UBI would actually be how it would be calculated in each city and how much money that city would generate.
Crash the website.
But he didn't need to fucking do that. Yeah, he literally just like, listen, look at my fucking website. I don't need to say anything else. Look at that shit. This fucking is a clown show, wearing makeup and shit. And like, oh my god, dude. It like makes me just so proud. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for this campaign. I'm so happy for America in general. Like, oh my god, dude. I mean, like, now we know, now we see. And Tulsi, like, her calling out Kamala Harris, I'm just like, thank you for that, because listen, y'all, I do not give a shit about Kamala Harris, not even for a moment. I think she's a phony. I think she's a hoax. Like, I know people are like, oh, we know you're black and you're female. Shouldn't you like Cory Booker? Like, literally in the bar, people were like shocked that I didn't like Cory Booker. I didn't like Kamala Harris and shit. I'm like, no, I don't. I hate identity politics, and that's the only thing that they're running on. And I hate that shit. And now they're getting exposed because when Tulsi like called out Kamala Harris for her actual like her recent prosecuting job, it's only 2 years old. You know, like, I love how Kamala Harris can call out Biden for like things he's done like 15 years ago. When people call her out for her shit, only 2 years ago, she can't fucking handle it. You know, it's total bullshit. So yeah, I'm glad she got called out. I'm glad, you know, Yang stayed totally respectful. And like, we were really, like, honestly, me and everybody else, we were like, okay, maybe he should start challenging people and like kind of calling people out, because at first, like, that first hour was pretty rough because we didn't know if he was gonna get enough time to talk. But, you know, again, CNN really came through for us. I can't even lie. You know, he stayed totally respectful to the other candidates, and he paid attention to the American people. He made sure to like make everything about the average person, what their issues are, and how his policies can specifically help them out. He made it completely plain, completely clear. Shit. Brother, what else should I fucking say?
Kamala was a hoax.
Kamala Harris, yeah, we're joking around saying that like she's Trump in black woman face, and we really do think so. Like honestly, guys, check out Steve Danieley's video on Kamala Harris. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, she's practically a fucking Republican, and in the sheep's clothing. Talk about a Trojan horse. Are you kidding me? Kamala Harris, dude, she's totally bought out. So is Warren. I mean, I respect Bernie for being up there and still fighting this fight, but again, I just think that Yang has like the most holistic, the best plans, the best ideas, and Yang just has everything laid out completely. It's total transparency. I feel like Bernie, like, he's still he's a product of his environment and like how he like oh my god, it's so unfortunate. Like I think that he just can't move away from just being like I guess he's not politician-y, but in the way he is, like at this point he's like really mainstream and like he doesn't quite understand what the times we're in, you know, based on like him still, you know, like pushing for like the job, you know, the federal jobs guarantee and like the fight for 15. Like the spirit of it is there. Like I love the spirit of it, but in practice we're just like way too like far gone. Like Yang is like looking into our country like 30 years down the line. Bernie's like his policies are like shit that should have been happening like 10 years ago, like 20 years ago, and now we need Yang to like pretty much help us prepare all of us for what's gonna happen. Because like that's something that like apparently like no politician except for maybe like JFK or something like that, but no politician has done yet. We've been so reactionary and so on the defense for so long, and now like seeing Yang be on the offense and like just killing it, and people are it's clicking for them. It's just like it's just so freaking amazing to see. Jeez, dude. I mean, I'm like legit. I was in shock last night. It feels like fucking fairy tale land. So basically right now, our goal, is me and Rob plan on starting something called YangCon. And we really want to do, because we met a lot of creative people in Detroit, and a lot of like artist, freelancer type shit. Like I feel like what we need to do is make sure that any small creator across the nation, whether it be on like, you know, like Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, wherever, they need to we have to make sure that like, you know, right now it's just about Yang, but in the future it can be about other stuff too. But for right now we need to make sure that like their content can be spread across like can be shared very rapidly. So we're trying to set up a mechanism where, you know, we gather like all like the you know the independent like really loose threads, I guess, and then kind of weave people together in a way where, you know, we can like build community. Like in Texas right now, like when frickin' Yang goes to Houston, we're gonna be there. This crew, we're gonna be here. We're not gonna do a road trip. We're gonna fly in, but still, we're gonna be partying it up in Houston. Then after Houston, it's the September. Okay, it's the Houston debates are in September 12th and 13th. So me and Rob plan on setting up this YangCon the days after. So it's September 14th through 15th. Okay, so mark your freaking calendars. If you're creative, if you're interested, listen, we're gonna set up an Airbnb in Houston first, and then we're gonna do a hostel, I think, in
Austin.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a hostel in Houston, Airbnb in Houston for the debates, just to make sure, like, you know, make sure we haven't like as much like to make sure like nobody's kind of left behind. Like we want to make sure that you know, there's a public like place for people to go. Like if you can't pay for like a hotel or whatever or like that, we want to make sure that you're covered. Yeah, this is like first starting off. Like, you know, this is just like our like kind of like our brand new idea, but it looks like we have potential to really make this shit happen. And again, we're still fleshing out what we're gonna do. And like, listen, you guys can like let me know in the comments, like, what do you want to see in YangCon? Like, for real, like, everybody's invited. If you're a memester, you create memes or GIFs, you're invited. If you create music, if you're an animator, if you do 2D, 3D animation, you're invited. You know, if you do vlogging like this, you know, you're invited. Like, for real, we want all of you guys, because we want to make sure that, you know, the artists for Yang are strong, and we can get, it's like our practice to get organized and to make sure that our work is being spread across these networks. Because of course, as you guys know, YouTube is cracking down on this shit. Like they're getting, I mean, like they're really, especially when it comes to political shit. Like, you know what happened? Like I said, you know what happened to Dave in Progressive Resistance Media? Like, they're demonetizing us, and they're trying to make it so like we censor ourselves. We're not about that life. We are not about that. So that's why we need manpower to combat YouTube's fucking money. If we're the ones that are spreading it, they can't stop that. That's all it is. It's just like a matter of just distribution of our content. And of course, the more people know about, like not just them, the more people know about all of us, the more likely that somebody would donate to you. The more likely that you can create more relationships with other people. You guys can make a network, and you get to know people. And you can fundraise or whatever. Like it starts from the people first. It I you know me, guys. I don't do the monetization on YouTube. Because first of all, I just hate ads. I don't care for them at all. And I think it's kind of lame for you guys to sit through an ad just to watch my freaking video. Like, who the hell am I to do an ad? But listen, I understand why, people need that. Like, people need fucking money. So that's why we're trying to kind of combat that. Like, we don't want us to be a slave to YouTube and to be a slave to the system anymore. Because YouTube is honestly, they're the system now. So yeah, those are my thoughts. That's like the plan right now. Like that's like the macro plan is YangCon and getting creatives together to help each one of us distribute our content. Yeah.
You see what happened? We broke the $1 million mark, and so they're releasing this shirt with Andrew.
Yay! Oh my God, lit!
Back? Oh, hell yeah.
Grunge Yang.
I wonder if you still do the pink hat. I wonder. Probably will just leave that to the
shirt is out, man. I gotta go get one.
Man, dude. That's great, dude. I can't fucking wait. Yeah, guys. Again, guys, we're in celebration mode, okay? Keep celebrating. Keep hashtagging Return of the Yang, Yang Gang, Dem Debates 2, Andrew Yang. And my mini mission is to get Gary Vaynerchuk and Andrew Yang to me. That's like my mini mission. And then next would be Snoop Dogg. And then next would be Casey Neistat.
He's at 1 point. He went up to 1.2. He was at 580,000 before this week started.
Yeah.
He's basically doubled his donations in the past day.
Dude, we're off to the races, baby. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back shortly. 안녕, 사랑해요.